Welcome to the podcast. I'm Lincoln,
I'm Matt.
I'm Sidens.
I'm Lane.
and today is our first episode of our new podcast. I
Hooray.
guess we're just gonna add on to
In the world, not of it.
"In the World, Not of It." That is our name. It's what our social media will be under.
Right here. Should be somewhere.
Matthew will edit it in somewhere. We're just gonna. I guess we can talk, or we can what's the word? Elaborate on our introduction and what we're gonna be talking about. We can add on to that, and we'll also just have I don't know what it would be called, conversation.
Yeah, just talk.
Yep. But
We'll wire in something about Jesus.
All right. So, Sins, will you start us off?
Yeah,
He
for sure. Yeah, I kind of restarted everything. I was literally working one day, and I text Lincoln. I'm like, "Hey, bro, I've been thinking about this podcast. I've been listening to podcasts while I'm working, and I'd love to be a guest on it when y'all get it back up." And he's like, "Hey, why don't you just be a host?" And I was like, "Absolutely, let's do it." And then we just kind of got it all back together. I donated a rug and a beanbag, and we here.
It's a nice beanbag.
We literally here.
The funny part about
We're
it,
doing
though,
it.
I like the beanbag.
Lane likes the beanbag.
the
It's a
funny
little-
part about the text though, when I told him to be a host, he thought he was gonna like take
Yeah.
the podcast away.
Yeah, I was
and
like,
just
"What do
gonna
you
be
mean? Like, I can't be like." I thought this was like a club or something. Like, I'm gonna be a leader of it. So I'm like, "What?" But no, I got it now.
That was like 3 weeks ago, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
And then Lincoln came to me and was like, "Yeah, you want to do it?" And I was like, "Yeah, but we can't leave out Lane."
Yeah.
And so
I
They
wish we
wanted-
could, but we can't.
They tried to
Look how
cut me.
handsome he is. Look
They
how
tried to
nice he is.
cut me.
try and cut him.
They tried
No,
to
we
fire me.
Yes, we did.
I'm under an
I'm sorry.
NDA as
Yeah,
well.
Lane, get out. You're fired.
You're fired.
Still struggling with my mic position. Oh yeah,
Kidding,
Lane's already
kidding.
gone.
New setup.
Lane-
We're 10 minutes in and I already quit.
Not even 10 minutes in.
Uh,
Yeah, very different looking. Because we were in like the building where we hold youth every Wednesday, Sunday.
hinting the name.
And now we're in a basement.
Yeah. No, we're in the youth house basement, but we don't want to name like the youth house basement podcast.
That sounds weird. Plus that old podcast. Well,
It's
it ain't even that old, but it is.
like
Yeah.
a year ago we started it.
I want to forget about it.
2 years almost.
No.
Yeah.
That's when we did the accounts and stuff. I have the notes.
I want to.
yeah.
I don't want to think about it.
This is our new background too.
There's a
I'm sure y'all
sequel.
missed the big gray
I'm at the
wall with the
beach.
random wire.
I
don't-
It was from the TV is like wireless somehow.
Yeah, but
That's
there's still a
insane.
wire going
Well,
to it.
It's crazy.
And then we had my painting
We're still
and the whiteboard.
without a mic, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe.
Hey, at least we got a sequel though.
Yeah.
We do have
Yeah.
a.
His
What do we
name
name the sequel?
Harold.
Harold.
Harold?
Siegel.
Harold the Seagull.
We got Harold.
This might change too. I don't know if you'd have. I don't know. Are we having to move at some point?
I don't know. They
Or
use
redecorate.
this for VBS, and they're gonna repaint it at some
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, so
So
we might have a new
we
background
might just
next
not
year.
have a podcast for a week, and
Yeah,
then
completely different.
yeah.
We either won't film for a week or we'll quit because of it.
No, we will not quit because of it.
I don't think Sins will let us quit.
No,
Yeah.
I'm hard on this. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I'm really
Been watching
You
Cliff.
got, yeah, inspiration.
yes
from-
watching Cliff, watching Stewart,
What is
watching
Cliff's last
the George Janko show. Shout out to that. Can I shout out to that?
Is that
Yeah,
the?
name? Why not?
Oh, that's
If
right.
Yeah, we're-
anything, I think
I-
we need
I-
a shout out from them though.
That is,
Yeah, we're
for
bigger.
real.
Nah, we're bigger
Cliff,
than
where
them
you
though.
at?
What is Cliff's last name?
No,
Harold.
so Cliff and Stewart were on a
Can you
Cliff and Stewart were on a podcast with George Janko.
take it if you want?
And like, I mean, this podcast was amazing, and I saw how many people lives that were changed from it, dude. And I'm like, I would love for us to do something like that. You know what I mean? Like
Wait, what's the dude's name? You said George.
George Janko.
Wait,
The guy
yeah,
that's
Is-
friends with Logan. Paul.
yeah, he was friends with Logan.
Oh,
So
I've seen that dude.
he was on the what's it called? What's that their
Uh,
podcast called?
Does
I
anyone
don't
know?
I don't
No,
know.
I literally know it. I don't know why I'm like this right now.
It's like Paul something, I think.
Impulsive.
Yeah, Impulsive.
Yeah, okay. So George was on Impulsive, and they were making fun of him because he was a Christian.
That's sad, dude. That made me
And
sad.
I mean, they weren't making fun of him. They were really good friends. He's still good
Yeah.
friends with Logan now, but yeah, they were making fun of him, and he just went on his own way. He's getting married. He's having a really good life, and he's living a God-filled life, meeting lots of great people.
I saw a clip from his pod. I'm not used to this mic setup. I'm having to lean. I'll get used to it. No, it's fine. I saw a clip from his podcast the other day. It was this dude talking about his testimony.
Was it Bryce Crawford?
I think yes, it was.
I love that guy too. He's a really good guy.
Dude, he was in like a Waffle House. and
Yeah.
Mhm.
I watched
He was
that
a
whole
teenager.
podcast.
That was sad.
Mhm.
I don't even. How in depth can we go?
I mean, he told the whole story on his own. So.
Yeah.
I know, but like,
Go watch him.
how family friendly is
Yeah,
ours?
We're giving shout outs.
Go watch that podcast if you haven't. It's the George Janko show, and it's Bryce Crawford on it.
Good episode. I actually I watched that.
I
after saw
loved
those
that
clips.
podcast. It was really, really good. It was but yeah.
I feel weird not having a table.
I know. I'm very used to the table.
Yeah.
We should get like a table or something.
Could.
Well, I don't know how we.
I
Well,
thought
we
were
could
gonna
like
do
hide our
that.
feet because it looks kind of weird.
I almost messed up.
It's fine.
My bad.
We're gonna have to get used to this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're kind of
It's been
they're rusty, and I've never done it before, so
Yeah.
we're getting there.
It'll be okay.
Oh, Mom again. I already brought this up. Mom, we still have the chair. Donate, please. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
We're not getting
Oh,
rid of it.
actually,
Go
before
fund me.
this,
Yeah,
my
go
wife
for
watching this. She texted me before we filmed this that they are watching or listening, one of the two, of our old podcasts.
We're gonna
They
delete.
should be gone.
No. Yeah.
Those
Now
will
they're
be
probably
archived.
We're gonna delete it when you're halfway listening through it.
Archive. I thought it was archive because it's CH. I got made fun of.
Same thing.
We didn't make fun of you. We just said no, it's archived.
He's lying. I'm scared that the audio's not picking up on that.
No, it is. I mean, he would.
Picking up on what?
There's
Good.
a mystery man.
Mystery. Or audience.
Audio guy.
Audience.
Audient. I like
Big
that.
fan
I
of
like
audio.
audience.
Because Nick would be there.
Yeah, we never showed Nick.
And
think
sometimes
we
we
can-
have rain too.
We will never show this guy either.
So how are we gonna
Unless he wants to.
how are we gonna do guests this year? Are we gonna have like a guest every 5 episodes or just
Oh, we're doing
whenever
guests?
or just
They
whenever?
don't have the mics for guests.
Yeah, we don't have the
Oh.
mics or
Um,
the room.
we could
Figure
just-
it out.
we
If
cook just
you
kick
And
want-
me
look at how
you
many
wanna-
seats we have. We have
If
two.
you wanna
Yeah.
come on the
People sit
podcast-
there.
Just right here on the floor.
If you wanna come on the podcast, cash up us $500 and give us a resume, and you'll be put on the queue list.
Oh, also,
You know us.
we made our post on Instagram, right?
Yep.
Will that stay up? Will it by the time they see this?
Probably.
Just the mic.
Yeah, probably.
Thank
Look
you
up
all for
teasing
liking
me.
that. That was on Instagram. I don't know if we have anything set up on any other platform.
We got 23 real followers out there.
Yeah,
Hey.
Like 100.
Any followers
Yeah,
are
I
good followers. I
They are
appreciate
good
all our
followers.
followers.
We do
Publicity is
too.
Good publicity.
Anybody that listens or watches or likes any of our posts, I thank y'all. Y'all are amazing. Most of y'all actually probably aren't watching this.
Wait,
They're
hold on,
usually on, like,
hold on. I
Instagram.
don't know. He's probably not watching this, but that one guy who came from TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dude,
for-
We're not gonna
I
talk
don't
about
know.
that.
No, we're not
we're
going
not
to.
talking about that.
But he's the realest man ever. I
Okay,
I
so-
forgot what his name was, but he was.
He just had a cross as his.
Yeah, that was his.
I hope we honestly made him make that his username.
He could be a guest on
Like
the pod
maybe-
one day.
Maybe he
Yeah.
changed
when we have
his ways after
a
talking
private
to us. I
jet.
know that's slim, but who knows?
that would be so cool. Though. Wait, we should hit him. We should DM him again and tell him we're like restarting.
Because of him.
Yeah, because
I
all
like
the.
that.
That'd be
What was
so
his
funny.
name?
Yeah,
I don't
here,
know.
hold on.
Yeah, we
I
can
can't get
look.
my phone up, but he's still in there. I'm pretty sure.
Enough shout-outs today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To people that are way bigger than us.
Yeah, I
Um,
think I said earlier. I think we need the shout outs to them. Real quick, we were going to touch on why we stopped the old podcast. We might have already covered it. I might have
No.
short term memory. I don't know.
It was not going the direction we intended. it
Yes,
to.
that's basically it.
It was stupid. That's the best way to put it. It was very
We were
stupid.
really loud. We're probably still loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's going to happen if you really like doing something.
Because we just
I sounded-
talk over each other.
I kind of sounded like a chipmunk. I'm not even gonna
I
lie.
sounded
My voice
dude.
is only. I'm recovering. I lost my voice at the football game.
Yes.
So it just sounds weird.
Actually, on our.
I was about to say that.
See, they have no clue what we're laughing at.
It's fine.
On our recording device thing. I don't. What's it called? What's this thing called?
It's like I don't know. Some
Y'all
sort of
can't
box.
see it.
It's a box.
Yeah,
It's a box with a bunch of buttons.
Our
on it.
our audio box.
it's not working. That's why we're having to pass the mic.
Our mic problems are.
We'll get it fixed.
We'll figure it out.
But there's still a saved clip, 2 saved clips,
Oh yeah.
or audio recordings of me, and I listened to it.
Oh
week, I think.
yeah, I remember that.
That was bad. I did not like the.
We
way I
should
sounded.
we should.
Now I'm gonna listen to this later. I'm still
Yeah.
not gonna like it.
Yeah.
But it's like,
No.
And we're
It'll be good. It'll be good.
in a garage underneath our.
Well, at least
youth
I
house.
figure the audio sounds a little better down here.
Probably.
It probably. It's not even echoey in here.
No,
Yeah.
it's really not. There's so much stuff.
There's-
So yeah, you're never gonna get a tour.
Yeah.
No,
never.
no
This
tour.
is all you're
never
gonna see.
Tour, never tour.
We might every now and then do like some other random video. We should.
Oh,
I could literally walk there and grab like a big plinko board that's bigger than
This
me.
is like our.
My grandma made that.
Really?
This is like our. This is
Or
like
my
our
mom. I don't
church's like storage room essentially.
And we invaded it.
know. We
Yeah.
made it.
We
better.
infested it.
He like this whole corner was
he-
filled
he
and
made
it
it
was.
Yeah, it was really impressive to be honest.
There's a nativity over there, like a big one.
Christmas will look good.
We're set for Christmas
Yes, we are.
decorations.
Yeah, Christmas is gonna be crazy.
So that'll
November 1st, we're setting it up. We're-
When do y'all
Okay.
When do y'all start? Like,
November set October. To be honest, October 1st.
Real question.
well, I don't like.
I'm
October.
I'm a
is
firm
one of my least
believer-
favorite
Actually,
months.
that
Yeah.
Thanksgiving comes first.
Cause it's still
I love Thanksgiving.
no November. Like when I really get into Christmas is like November 1st. I'm telling you.
I would say.
December 1st is when it like it
But
gets.
I
real
think
rough.
it's a unanimous agreement that Christmas is the best holiday.
Yes. No,
Chris-
Does
no.
anyone
I
disagree?
don't
Columbus
like
Day.
Halloween
What?
at all.
Y'all, okay. People have been sleeping on Columbus Day for the past.
Dude,
Well,
I have
it's
strong
also-
opinions
it's
about
kin-
Columbus.
it's
I do
kinda
not
like he
wanna
was
talk
a-
about that. I feel like,
Like
talking about-
murderer,
yeah.
a bad person.
We don't even get a day
Columbus
off for
isn't a great
Columbus
dude,
Day.
about what I've heard from history.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah,
I heard the same.
Yeah,
That's a bad
before
thing.
it was.
We're
a
not gonna
good
go
person,
into
and now
I
too
don't-
much detail about
yeah,
the
we're not gonna go into
ethics
detail,
of
but he
Christopher
wasn't that great
Columbus.
of a person. Probably shouldn't be celebrating him, but
I'm
Needs to
confused.
get out.
What is Columbus Day like when America was like discovered?
that's when he like.
discovered.
Sure.
That's
Well,
when
when he came here, and
It
did
is.
all
Is it his
this.
birthday or is the day that he came here?
It's the day that he came here.
Because
Well, I heard that he discovered everything.
Well,
he
here's the
sailed the
thing, but
ocean
there's
blue in
people-
1492.
But there's people here already. Why not give him? Why not?
What are
Well-
we talking about in our
Was it
civics
not
class?
Indians?
It was Asians like from 20,000 years
Yeah.
ago that became Native Americans and all that.
Civics class is
He
pretty
took a-
cool.
Yeah.
I don't understand much of it, but civics is pretty cool. Do other countries have like their civics too?
I don't know why I said. For some reason I said 200 years ago. I was thinking about the Declaration of Independence for whatever reason.
It was like 250 years ago.
Oh, okay. When
Yeah. We might be alive for the America's 300th anniversary. 2076,
That'll be crazy.
we'll still be doing the podcast.
maybe.
What do y'all think about like different countries?
Youth Podcast.
Like I don't know why, but like I think it's so weird for some reason. Like China worships the same God we do,
They do.
or they can.
Wait,
I don't know
I'm
why. I
pretty
don't know why,
Pretty sure
but that
China,
feels
like,
weird.
outlaws
Yeah,
Christianity.
they
Really?
can't.
Yeah.
They
I
can't.
know like South Korea. I think
North
does not like.
I
North
don't want to get
Korea.
this wrong.
I heard
North
North Korea's
quotes.
the dictatorship.
I heard they could get killed if they had a Bible.
Yeah.
That's North Korea.
I think that's North Korea.
And are you sure it's north? I thought it was south.
North
No,
Korea's the
it's-
big dictatorship.
Okay.
South Korea's
So
not.
people try to get to South Korea then.
Yeah.
Okay.
We really need foreign fans.
Foreign
'Cause
that would
I
be
don't
crazy.
know-
Yeah, we should go tell all the Peruvians about our podcast.
Oh yeah.
We should get like a Spanish
Oh,
dubbed
they should.
version.
Inline this summer, and our audience went on a mission trip to Peru. That's pretty cool. We'll talk about that some other time.
Yeah, we should like dedicate an episode.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, I know
Well,
we should have like where we bring the other two people and we just talk about it.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
We kick these two bums out of here. I'm sorry.
He's the reason we're back.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
the reason we're back. He
I
started.
just made
this.
one text message and Lincoln was like,
Yeah,
"Bet,
let's go.
bet, let's
That's
get
all
it."
it took.
He was ready.
Too easy to convince. I feel like.
No,
Like,
bro.
Even on video games, I'll be like, alright, I'm getting off. They'll be like, what more? I'm like, you got me. I gotta play now. It happens every time. Convincing me. Also, what was it? Oh, I had a question. Oh no. I think I've lost.
Train of thought is gone.
It is because I thought about how easy I forgot my question. I'm gonna be upset.
It's okay. We'll sit here
awkward.
while you think about it.
It's new, or it's not new. It's
I'm,
it takes getting used to again.
I can't think of my
Okay,
question.
so while you're thinking about that, what about this?
Sorry, that was an awful laugh.
So
Yeah,
like,
I said, you gotta
Oh, yeah.
fucking hear it.
so like, you said they outlaw Christianity, right?
Yeah.
God gives everybody a chance, right,
Mhm.
to be saved. To understand.
They
it.
can still believe in him, but they're
I know, but I
like,
feel like it
can't
would be
become-
so hard for them to
Oh,
for them
I
to
remember
learn
my
about
question.
it.
I remember my question.
All right, go for it.
So, do some countries figure out about like our Jesus God beliefs? Do they? Y'all don't. I don't know if y'all know this answer for sure. Do they find out like just small countries that people don't really go to? Do they find out about different religions through like we did, like a mission trip, or do they
Yeah,
ever?
that's
Do they
true.
ever find out about?
I mean, it's the Christians.
It-
It's the Christians' job.
It depends.
You know, like the Sentinel Island, which is like the one that's like
Yeah.
all by
See,
itself.
that's what I'm talking
They've
about.
A
tried.
lot of the time, people try and go there.
Yeah, and they
but
just get-
doesn't
get
work
killed.
out. But like one of the schools we went to in Peru, that after we when we were leaving, they were saying they're gonna start implementing like talking about Jesus into their school program.
What
See,
day?
we can't do
What
that.
day?
Third school.
Oh, okay. We're
We
Saul.
can't do that though,
Yeah.
right?
Can we please put a picture of Saul
We-
on the
I don't know
screen?
if we can, or I think in
Maybe.
Louisiana they're implementing the 10 Commandments into schools.
That's good.
Hold on, what did Lane?
We can't do it
Can
here.
Can we maybe put a picture of Saul on the screen?
I don't know.
So
Maybe not.
I
Is
don't
that the
think.
one that
He,
was
but
sick?
I don't think he.
I don't
did.
think they can.
No,
like,
that's the one.
They
that
can
was
put
like
it in the schools, but they
the
can't
little
force
orange
people
shirt
to
with,
like
the hat.
Yeah.
do all that,
Yeah.
which is like
I don't know.
what America
I just
is.
feel like that was probably really loud on the mic. My bad. I just feel like if we're gonna have a nation called like we say one nation under God,
Mhm.
I feel like it's kind of needed to at least display something. Because
Yeah.
when they originally made that, I don't really know who made the Pledge of Allegiance. But that they are all.
I do.
We learned about
I
it.
bet
at
it
some
was
point.
Christopher
learned about
Columbus.
No.
I'm not
He
talking
founded the
about
land, not the
Christian.
country. That makes
But
sense.
like they obviously, I'm assuming they are talking about. Well, hey,
The
we're Christian, we're Baptist, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So that's what our beliefs are. We didn't even talk about that.
No.
So
Well,
like,
I don't know if there's much difference in denominations besides Catholic to Protestant.
and we are
Yeah.
not here to offend anybody.
Yeah.
No.
What-
If you get
Whatsoever.
offended,
just-
we're,
We're
sorry.
just
I mean,
here to.
the Bible-
we're just here to
the
talk
Bible-
about
Feel
it
free
and
to-
discuss it. We're not here to offend anyone.
Feel free to talk to us too if you don't agree with something. We'd love
Yeah.
to hear your
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely. We want your opinion.
If-
view, POV.
You. Yep.
If the Bible offends you, it's doing its job,
I mean,
essentially.
Amen.
that is true.
Because
Amen.
it's
Because
talking
even,
about the wrong stuff in the world. and stuff
even
like that.
Christians, they get offended. Like they get upset about
Yeah.
stuff in the Bible.
100%.
But that's
do it.
if you believe it, you gotta
Yeah.
believe that too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting spammed. I don't have to take my phone out of my pocket.
Like, I mean, everybody's a
ESPN.
hypocrite.
Just throw it over
Yeah.
there.
Hypocrites. That word can make some people mad.
Yeah.
Yes.
I call myself hypocrite every day. On the football field, I tell them,
Yeah.
"Hey, balky." I jump off. Hypocrite.
Oh, sports related news. The Bills just beat the Cardinals this week one of NFL. Go Bills. That's all I got to say about sports. Oh, Cam Little, I miss you.
Yeah.
Arkansas just lost to Oklahoma State, which we have a teacher. Can we say his name?
No.
No.
You know-
You know who you are.
We'll just say
You-
coach.
You know
Coach.
who
He's
you
on
are.
Coach.
Facebook.
I don't.
Even on
Uh,
Facebook?
Miss let's just say Miss Spanish. She
Miss Spanish.
she made a post talking about how we were about to whoop them, and then we started coming back, and everyone in the comments was blaming it on her.
Oh
that we
my
lost.
gosh.
It's always Miss Spanish.
Miss Spanish. I called her Miss Spanish lady on it. Like that's like what I call her by.
She probably
Her
lis-
real name.
she
no,
listened to the
I'm
first one, I think.
Really?
Remember, she talked to you about it.
Oh, she did.
So
Miss Spanish knows how I feel about her. I will not walk into her room, and I will not look at her. But
What did
she knows that, so I'm not offending her.
What did Miss Spanish do to you?
It's
Last
what
year-
he did to Miss
last year is what
Spanish.
you did to me, Miss Spanish. That was awful. That was the worst Spanish ever.
Miss Spanish. I like Miss Spanish's Spanish class.
Oh,
It was fun
Miss
for me.
Spanish's class had me saying Spanish during
It's-
football practice
It's
right
just
after.
she's the teacher that will actually make you work
Yeah.
and not give you any
And
off
us
days.
kids don't like to work.
Yeah, the only sentence I learned in that class was, "Cuál es tu favorito fruta?"
That was, I don't even know what you
What
said.
is your
What
favorite?
is your
means you
favorite
need to
color
go.
fruit?
Yeah.
No, what is your favorite fruit?
Yeah. Okay. So I got it right.
Piña.
Mm.
Yeah, pineapple.
I actually knew
What's your
that.
favorite fruit?
I
Only
just
been in there for
I
like
don't know.
3 weeks.
It's only fruit I know how to say in
Oh.
Spanish.
I had to do my best to translate for Lane in Peru because he hadn't taken Spanish yet.
No, I was translating for you.
Wrong.
Yep.
Wrong.
I'm fluent.
Say something right now.
Hola.
Exactly.
I just offended someone. I'm sorry.
How was
You just said hello.
I wouldn't offend no
how
one.
was like religion and stuff in Peru?
It was Catholic.
They're
Yeah.
Catholic?
Lots of Catholics.
Yeah, the one
I feel
the
like
church
they'd
we
be
went
something
to,
different.
like the only Protestant church there. It was
So
a
what's Protestant?
Baptist church.
You're
They
Christian.
don't believe in
Oh
like
shoot, I'm scratching my
I
mic.
want to
praying
say though,
to saints and stuff.
so
there were some huge like churches we went to. that
Yeah,
were
we
really
went to
cool.
like 4 different Catholic churches in Lima.
Did you go inside the one what was it called? The catacombs?
Catacombs.
Yeah, they had like the big pit in it.
Yeah.
That was.
really,
I'm not afraid of heights, but that was kind of.
That just made me think of
I have a picture of it.
you
So,
know
usually-
Napoleon. What was his last name?
Dynamite.
Oh, Napoleon Dynamite. It's the ruler. The dude that's like this, and it's like there's nothing you
Yeah,
can.
Napoleon.
Yeah, Napoleon. Dude, his I would say where he not buried, but where his body is in a
Mhm.
museum, and apparently it is.
Our audience showed us a video. There was
They
some
had
like
no
there
clue.
was some head
Bizarro.
like in a case. Yeah, Bizarro. In a thing, he put some filter.
He
on
put-
it.
a Snapchat
Bizarro's
filter on him.
Superman's like zombie. What?
He was also like an
Bizarro
Inca
is
emperor or something.
Superman's zombified.
He was also
version.
like an Inca emperor.
He's Superman's zombie.
I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know.
back to what I
Any
was
of
saying.
this.
Napoleon's like not grave because he's not buried, but like
His tomb.
tomb, I guess
Yeah.
you could say. It's surrounded by 2 decks, and you're either looking down on him or you're like looking up at him. I don't know what. I don't know. I get what looking up at him means, but like, what's down? Like you're kneeling to him,
Yeah, probably.
like bowing.
I'm not.
No, I feel like
He's, like,
looking
above
up
you.
would be kneeling to him, right?
You're either
Probably,
look.
probably,
Oh,
like,
yeah, you're
probably
right.
like glass in like a case, and you're just looking down.
You're looking down or you're looking up at him.
You're always
Like
looking
there's
at him.
no view of him. in
You're,
that
you're always
museum.
looking to him though.
That is true. Museums are cool. How do they get all those? Are they
They
fake?
steal
They
them.
buy them.
They also steal it. Well,
Yeah, I mean, they
shout out
have
to the
one.
British Museum. Shout out to the British
I mean, the Mona
Museum.
Lisa's still out there, right?
No,
Oh.
it's in a museum.
I thought somebody like threw stuff at the Mona Lisa.
Yeah, it's behind a glass
Yeah, it's
case,
behind
so
a-
it can't
Miss
get
Art
like,
has it.
completely destroyed.
She has the real one.
No.
Miss Art.
Miss
Yes,
Art?
Miss Art. She has the real Mona Lisa.
That's how we'll refer to people from now on.
Yeah. Miss whenever subject.
Mr. Coach AP English / regular English for 11th grade.
Yeah.
Oklahoma State's not that good. Trust, they're not that good. Ollie Gordon saved you too late in the game. 1 touchdown he scored. He had. Oh, I'm gonna get
No,
very
Lincoln,
upset.
Lincoln, calm down.
No.
He had 19 carries for 56 yards,
Let's not.
and he got a touchdown in OT. He didn't do
Hey,
nothing.
hey,
Or late in the 4th.
hey,
I'm
hey.
already.
It's over.
hey.
It's
This
over.
isn't
We
you.
get- we
over.
knew
This isn't
was
you.
gonna happen.
This
sorry.
isn't you. You need to calm down.
This isn't you.
Anyway, yeah, Woo Pig. Cam Little, I miss you. Come back. Shout out
No.
Arky Sports. Nobody knows who I'm talking about.
I do.
You know Arky Sports?
Mm-hmm.
Go follow Arky Sports on Instagram.
Does he still do it?
No.
Oh.
Well, he did yesterday. He posted a story. It's my dog.
No, he's not. He's my
No.
dog.
No, like actually.
You don't know him by.
About
You don't know him on like a first name basis though.
Never mind. If you, don't do it, bro. Your pod's on.
Don't do it to him.
Our audio director is really
We've been
messing
very
with us at
distracted
the
today,
moment.
and I'm
It's
sorry.
fine.
It's so hard.
We're
to
getting
keep
we're getting back into
We're
it.
rusty.
Yeah,
very
we-
rusty.
I
We're starting to get flashes of like our old podcast.
I
Getting
promise you.
PTSD
I promise
Calm,
it will get better.
cool,
and collected.
and relax. Okay, let's move on to something else. Oh, we got to talk about biblical stuff.
Mhm.
That be will.
That is what we want to.
We
you
don't
know,
we don't have to. We choose to.
we choose
Yeah.
to.
Exactly.
Which, then again, it was like very hard to plan on what we were going to do for our first episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just kind of gonna wing it. We have like
We
an
are.
idea of what we want to say, but we're just gonna.
We need to be more.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
should. Wait,
Should I?
Yeah.
Should
yes.
I? I don't know. If
I don't
can,
know.
'cause
What's it
What
about?
is this? Well,
If it's bad, we'll just take it. Well, we have to do it, so go ahead.
How'd your mic break?
we don't have to do it. We'll be fine.
But yeah, God is good. I don't really
All the
have any
time.
verse to talk about
All the
right now.
time.
I feel bad.
No, we did it.
We have verse of the day, but that's saved for like later.
All the
Yeah, we'll
time.
do
Unless we
verse
want to do
today.
it now and elaborate on it, then it'll probably lead to something else.
Yeah, we can do it now.
Because I got to Napoleon through talking about.
Let me pull it up.
All right, here we go. Verse of the day. We're
Hey,
gonna get an early verse
Hey,
of the day going.
just don't mind me. I'm doing my thing over here.
He's probably.
Okay.
We're gonna go verse of the
I
day.
really hope you just crop me out of this.
Oh, also, while he's doing that, I did. I suck. What do I say, Miss? While he's going through verse of the day, audience just reminded me, Tyreek Hill was detained / arrested before their first game, and yet he still played. He got a touchdown, like the first play on first
That's
drive.
crazy.
Actually, no, I don't think it was first drive. I think I'm tweaking. I didn't watch the game. I'm sorry. I watched the end. Cam Little, the dude, he actually kicked a 53-yard field goal and made it. It was a close game. It was Jaguars versus Dolphins. Anyway, yeah, he got arrested or detained for a traffic violation, which is kind of funny to me, honestly. I've never heard of somebody getting arrested on game day, especially that early in the morning.
Till now.
But anyway, carry on to verse of the day.
This is
All
not
right,
gonna
verse of the day. Matthew 5:44 through 45. But I say unto you, which hear, love your enemies, do good to them, which hate you, bless them, that curse you, and pray for them, which despitefully use you. So, I mean, I think it's NIV. That's the most common around me anyway.
have
Because, I mean, we preach out
Yeah.
of KJV, which
That's
is
what
like,
my
King
Bible-
James version.
Bible-
like it
Bible app.
it's hard to understand, which is why I didn't put it on here.
Before we talk about the verse, I want to just say something. Bible apps on the phone during church is very frowned upon because it's on a phone.
Very true.
But then again, I feel like when I've used it, like I highlight stuff throughout the
Yep.
sermon.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's more convenient.
I take my notes on my phone.
As long as you're not like completely focused on it the whole time, it's
Yeah.
very convenient.
Yep.
But
Like literally today and Sunday,
I use it every Sunday. Here, I won't look at the verse.
but literally today in Sunday school, we were going over. I think it was James, and I just got my phone set out on my Bible, taking my notes, and then all of a sudden my Sunday school teacher's like, "Yeah, we have so many distractions, like phones," and then looks at me. I'm like, "No, I'm taking notes. I swear." But yeah, I can see how it can definitely frowned upon.
Yeah.
People think you're
It
taking your mind off of other things.
Then again, I feel like when we were, that sounded weird. I hope they didn't hear that. That was my chair, my horrible chair. Mom, give me a new one. We used to like memorize the whole Bible, like the chapter.
Yeah.
It's like Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, number like that. I messed that up, but now that it's on our phone, I feel like
Yeah.
I've lost that
Yeah.
ability.
Oh, there's so many interactions that you'll lose through your phone.
I know.
and it can be with literally people
Yeah, it's
because it's crazy
phones are good, but
to an extent.
we've done so many stupid things with them, and things have changed so much because of them that they're frowned upon by a lot of people.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say our generation. Our generation is like the main ones that use it. I feel like, but like the ones that are older than us.
Yep.
Like our
Yeah.
parents.
Like, there's like new things where you can't have your phone out in school anymore. and
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
But see, I feel like on in emergency notice, you're gonna need them.
Okay, so our electric guy is playing with
So
a cord.
is the verse of the day? You said 5:44.
Yeah, I actually it's just 5:40.
What I say unto you?
Which is, love your enemies, which is the two main commandments that Jesus says to follow is love God with all your mind, heart, soul, strength, and love your neighbor as yourself.
No other gods before him.
Yeah. But
I'll
like
move
that's
this mic
the,
over so it's easier to talk.
that's
but
like the thing. It doesn't say love like your friend, neighbor.
Again, I could rig that one so it's a little longer. No, that's totally off topic, but so you won't have to like do it. Like mine's set up weird because it kept falling off, but I could rig that to that.
I just so
It's not like love just like a specific neighbor. It's love your neighbor.
so yeah, neighbor and
Yeah.
enemies. That's everyone.
Mhm.
That's everyone. There is just, as you know, we're in 2024.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of horrible. There's still horrible things going
Oh,
on,
100%.
and they're not always gonna be stopped with the most easiest way possible, where everything
Yeah.
just goes to normal.
But you know who can't stop it?
Yeah, you know who can stop it.
Which something that I liked. I don't know. It was like probably be a week ago by the time we posted the one in Appalachia, Georgia, where they all after it all happened, they
Mhm.
were all praying.
Yeah.
See, there's
Sealed
like
afterwards.
I mean, that shows such a big example on some people.
he, that God can still be there even in
100%.
the rough.
And you know, I
times.
hate that some people look at him. They only look to God when it gets rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's there's actually a video talking about. I have it saved on my phone. It talks about. It puts it in sports term. Big sports fan. So this is like an easy way to get it if you're like me and Sins, Matthew and Lane. Y'all keep up with sports. He described Jesus for people as a backup quarterback. So you want your main guy in. That's our worldly things. That's QB1. We like having, I don't know, our sports team winning like I do. We like doing what we want. We like having fun. That's our QB1.
Mhm.
And as we said earlier, like just a second ago, God, he's a jealous God. He wants to be number one, and he deserves to be number one. But when your QB1 goes down in football, what do you do? Hey, QB2, get in. It's time for you. And when something in our life, QB1, doesn't go right, our first instinct is to, hey, God, I need you now.
Yeah.
Something bad happens in your life. God, I need you now.
Yeah.
But what we struggle to do, and I'm guilty of this. Everyone is. I'm guilty of this a lot. God should be the QB1.
Absolutely.
And there's not, and then, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we always need God. No matter
Yeah.
what we do, we need God.
He's still there in the good moments too.
Exactly.
You
So
glorify him in the good moments.
every day at football, well, not every day. We change it a lot. We at the end of practice we do honor God.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, honor God. That's even win or lose, God saw it. Still give him the praise for all the good.
Absolutely.
Give him the praise for everything. And that's about all I gotta say. That's not really
Yeah.
related to that, but that's what I thought of.
No, that's like a really good way to put it.
That's a great way to put
That's
it.
a great way to put it.
Yeah. I think kind of bouncing off of that, like, everyone says it, but I mean, some people there might not. Some people just might say that stuff, but they don't really follow him like they
100%.
should.
Exactly.
Like the
that's,
people
that's what
on-
I mean. I'm
I'm
guilty
not-
of doing that.
I'm not throwing anybody out there at all, but there is people that will be like, "Oh, I'm praying for you,"
Yeah.
but they don't go home and go pray.
Hmm.
I mean, and I'll be honest, I've done that before too.
Yeah.
I didn't go home and pray after I told somebody I'm praying for them. But I mean,
One of our teammates, he's going through a rough time with his family. I talked to him before the game. He looked upset, and I know what happened. I'm not gonna say anything about what happened. It's just a family issue, and I told him before the game started. I was like, I told him I don't know what's going on. I'd figure it out later. But Lane's back to work. But
Crop me out again.
I'm gonna pray for you.
Keep it in
Just
there.
this game, do it for God, do it for your family. Just remember who you do it for. I kept telling Sins that throughout the game too, and right before the game, obviously, I told my teammate I'm gonna pray for you. We run out of the tunnel. It's not on my mind. Football's on my mind. Sins comes over there and grabs me. He goes, "Hey, you want to pray with me real quick?" And as soon as he said that, I was like, "Oh shoot!" And obviously, we prayed that whole time thinking of our teammate and his family. So I don't think it's a shout out, but we are praying for you. And I don't know if he's gonna watch this, but just pray for your friends, pray for your family, pray for everyone. There's no telling what people are going through day to day.
people go through stuff every single day.
Mhm. A lot of people don't even like share it. They just
Yeah.
I know.
Keep it in.
Deal with it.
But if you're gonna tell anyone, tell God about
Yeah.
it.
Cast all your pain and anxieties on him.
And I know everybody says this, but if you truly do not feel like you can talk to anyone,
You can always talk to
and you feel like it's hard to pray, it's hard to talk to God, you probably won't. We're just four guys talking about what we think. Well, it's a podcast. Lane, I'm sorry about your mic, but you can text
Hold
us.
it.
I know it's stupid
Yeah, you can
to
message
you
the
probably,
account.
but we will talk to you. We're
Yeah.
here to help. That's why we started this up.
Just put a
We're
little
usually-
note at the end of it. Don't put
Yeah.
on podcast. This is for
Yeah, say
Yes,
like
just
you don't.
you.
Yeah.
So
And if you
Just-
need
yeah.
someone to talk to,
well, we can.
Yeah.
address that.
Absolutely.
But yeah, this gives us a chance to be a part of something bigger than ourselves.
Yeah.
Do something
For God.
for God. Like there's
keep laughing at Lane.
he's the reason we're doing this.
Yeah.
Like straight up, we can say Sin's texting me, but I mean, God obviously wanted him
Something
to.
put that in my mind, bro.
Yeah.
We're doing this for
Cliff,
a reason.
too.
Cliff, yeah, Cliff. Hey, Cliff.
Cliff, come
Hell.
join us,
Come on,
dude. If we get done with Cliff, we're gonna be like,
No,
oh
dude,
my
I just
God.
think
Like,
it's
I
done.
would-
We're gonna. We don't,
I
we
think-
don't gotta do this anymore.
Cliff's commenting on this podcast. I promise. I know
no.
it.
I think
He's
it'd be so
much
cool
smarter than us.
for like
100%.
someone to come up to us and tell us they got saved because of this.
Yeah.
If that happened,
That would
I'd
be the
probably
cool-
cry.
I'd
I would
probably
literally-
cry
Yeah.
on pod.
I would literally start crying.
I'd cry on podcast.
That would be the coolest thing ever.
That'd be awesome. But yes, but with what we say, y'all have the ability. I mean, it benefits us, but you can share this podcast. You can send it to your relatives. I'd do that too. Quick shout out to the socials. Quick shout out to social media. Yeah. Even though
To wrap it up soon. To wrap it up soon.
we're kind of on a time crunch.
Yeah.
On the low,
But yeah,
Time is-
what we just said.
what we just said.
Follow God. All you have. Love your neighbor as yourself.
Absolutely.
2 main commandments that Jesus says to follow, and everything else will work out.
But what we get from that, from Matthew 5:44.
544.
Love your neighbors. There's so much negativity. You just gotta.
Yeah.
Even if you're having a bad day, I get it. Everybody has bad days. Everyone does. There's no reason to put your anger on someone else. Just spread positivity. There's no telling what people are going through, and I actually feel bad sometimes when I do that to others, especially like my little sister, really good at annoying me, and I am sorry for getting mad at her sometimes. But
Yeah. Same with my little brother. 'Cause
It
I know-
happens,
I know.
dude. It
Little
really
siblings
does.
get
I know
you
he's
know.
watching this.
I know it absolutely matters. But yeah, one thing before we go. Challenge for this week.
Challenge, baby.
Do something that you will be rewarded for, not something you'll be judged for.
They'll be seeing this
On that
Wednesday.
judgment day, baby.
They'll be seeing this on Wednesday.
Yep. God's coming.
Happy Wednesday if you're watching this on the release.
Yeah.
You got half a week to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So half week
And
challenge. You have every day. You have the opportunity. I pray for opportunities every time after practice that God opens our eyes. But
Okay.
what Sins wants me to go. I gotta shut up. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
All right.
Got it.
I can wrap it up if you want. All right.
for it.
Thank y'all for
Yeah.
watching. A lot more to come from this. Still a rusty, you've probably noticed. But hope y'all have a good night. Make sure to read your Bible tonight. And I'm
Absolutely.
Lane.
I'm
And
Siddons.
Matt,
I'm Lincoln. We love you all. Thank y'all
Follow
for watching
us.
this.
message us if you need to. Questions,
Socials,
whatever you got.
messages, whatever. Thank you to the like during this podcast and the comment.
we know you know who you are.
Yeah.
You know who you are.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's what she said.
You know who you are.
But yeah, thank y'all for watching. Love y'all. Stay safe. God bless.
Peace.
Okay.
Since I go.